Trotters pick up speed. And they're off. With a break behind the gate, try again. Great start down the center from Magic Knight going 4 and grabbing that lead. Our First Class came away second. AWOL Hanover into third. Outside fourth, Euro Gap caught wider fifth, Lindy the Great. Sixth in early traffic is International Money. Caught wide, goes 7 and 7 into that first turn. Then towards the inside, Dunbar Hull. Alongside him going into the turn is Hill Yes. Then towards the rail is only passing through from the second tier, Bill's Man. Wide up and around him is 7 and 7 as things get sorted out now. 27 and 3 the opening quarter. Filion says go to Our First Class. Pocket popping Our First Class will make a brush to the front in this second quarter. Back into second goes Magic Knight. Third to the 3/8 marker. That is AWOL Hanover. And then Euro Gap from in fourth. International Money edging outside from in fifth now for Zeron as he tries to fish out some cover but may not get it. Field is approaching the midway point. On that lead it's Our First Class. Our First Class by a length and a half at the half in 57 and 1 as Filion gets away with pretty sensible panels so far. On that lead, it's Our First Class. Pressure comes now from International Money. Pocket sitting Magic Knight third. Cover fourth for AWOL Hanover. Then fifth outside as they move into the final turn is Lindy the Great. Sixth pinned in is Euro Gap. Seventh outside as they trot the final turn is Hill Yes. From third over, Lindy the Great just blew up on T-Trick. Lindy the Great, not so great. 3/4 in 126. They're off the turn and into the stretch now. International Money motors to the front for Zeron. Trying to battle at the rail is Our First Class back into second now. International Money a short lead. Our First Class has still got some fight left in them as they come into the final eighth of the mile. Our First Class battles on at the inside. International Money still looking for that knockout punch. International Money on the outside gets it in deep stretch. International Money to win this Simcoe Stakes. Second best was Our First Class in 153 and 3.
It's a Simcoe win for International Money, the Good Times champ. Back in the winner's circle for Team Antonacci. Winning driver, Scott Zeron. We've got assistant trainer Dominic to Frank Antonacci. We'll talk to you first, Scotty. Take me through this trip. You had to work for it, but the good ones always find a way.
Yeah, heading into the first turn, I didn't know what was going to happen. We had a lot of us heading into there, so I just protected my position, was able to control when I came first up with him. And he had to work today. He had to come first up and coming home in 27 and 3. That was big.
You know, off a couple of rare defeats for him, you know, just kind of glad to get him back on track ahead of the Canadian Trotting Classic?
Yeah, at Vernon, he didn't scope well, so he had a valid reason for that race, but he still raced well, finishing fourth. But today, they knew that he was 100% coming into it, so we were expecting this kind of effort.
I know we don't like to compare horses, but a couple of years ago, as a 2-year-old, you know, Marion Marauder was a horse that was always there, but just didn't get the wins. This guy kind of did that last year, but now breaking out as a 3-year-old.
Yeah, you know, last year they just said he wasn't ready for those big miles, and he did get ready at the end of the season in Lexington, winning at 53. So, you know, heading into this year, they knew he was much more mature, much better build to him, and he's a true professional out there, so he's easy for me to handle.
Nice job. All the best with him in the future.
Thank you.
All right, Dominic, let's bring you in here. More hardware for the Antonacci outfit. Win last night in the Champlain. Now you get a Simcoe. How about your assessment of his effort?
I love it. I'm very, very happy. The horse is back. Because Vernon, he still raced good, but he don't scope well. He was kind of sick. So we have some time to take him back, and looks like he's back on track.
Next week, eliminations for the Canadian Trotting Classic. What will you do with him? You know, will you stay here with him?
Yes, we stay here. He already came in here 5 days, a week ago, and he will stay here for the elimination, and here we go from there.
You had 3 in here. How many are going to be going forward for the Antonacci camp?
Probably 2. Okay. Yeah. Lindy's Grady will go into. We see how they're coming out tomorrow morning, and we go from there.
All right, all the best.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right, International Money, a Simcoe Stakes victory up as he wears down Our First Class.